Hi everyone, join me today. Let's make afang soup with dried afang leaves. Afang leaf is popularly known as okazi leaf in Igbo land, but this soup is from Akwa Ibom State or Calabar. It is their soup, it's not Igbo soup. So here you can see my sliced and dried afang leaves and then water leaves and the blended afang leaves as well. Here I have my steamed goat meat, my stockfish, my cow skin, my periwinkles, my scented pepper and my stock cubes. I also have a bowl which I use to mix my blended dried afang leaves because I needed to get a paste. I needed to make a paste from the blended afang leaves so that I can get that original feeling of fresh afang leaves, fresh blended afang leaves. So I added water to get the desired paste that I needed for the soup. I combined the water and the afang leaves thoroughly until I got the paste that I desired. So as soon as I got the consistency I needed, I set it aside. Here I have the leaf, my scented pepper, palm oil and crayfish. So I went ahead to wash my stockfish with salt and hot water. This part actually took a little time because the water was hot and I needed to remove the marker that, all these women that sells stockfish, they normally mark the stockfish with marker to identify their prices and all that. So I needed to wash it thoroughly so that I'll remove the marker and other particles on the stockfish head that I wanted to use. After washing my stockfish head, I placed my pot on fire, added a little water to it. I allowed the water to get warm a bit before I went in with my stockfish head. Remember, I had already steamed the meat you saw in the video, so I just had to steam my stockfish alone. I steamed my stockfish. As you can see, I've added my stockfish. So I steamed my stockfish and then went in with my cow skin, allowed it to boil, and then I returned the already steamed goat meat and then added periwinkles. I covered my pot and allowed the soup to boil for a while. As you can see, the soup was already boiling, so I added the remaining scented pepper that I had already blended and stirred. After that, I went in with my blended crayfish. Please, you have to be very generous with your crayfish whenever you are cooking afang soup. Of course, I sell crayfish, so I have access to crayfish, but if you don't have enough, it's fine. You can just make do with what you have. I added my crayfish and combined everything and allow it to boil for a while. So I went in with my palm oil. Palm oil is another thing you need to be very generous with. I mean very generous when you are cooking afang soup. After adding my palm oil, I stayed covered and allowed to cook for a while. This stockfish is already very tender. It has properly cooked and the meat is okay. So I wouldn't want my meat to overcook. So I covered the pot, and then after a few minutes I opened my pot and went in with my washed and sliced water leaf. This water leaf, I'll say that it was 50-50 because the afang that I used was already dried, so you can't tell the exact quantity, but I know the exact quantity. So after adding my water leaf, if you notice, this water leaf was not the big type. It was actually the tiny type, or you call it the curly one. The curly type of water leaf doesn't produce much moisture. But then, if you notice, I didn't stir the water leaves. I went in with my afang paste that I got from the blended afang leaves that I combined with water, or I mixed with water earlier. So I combined everything together. I stirred my soup, and at this point the soup was ready. You wouldn't want your soup to overcook. Some people may actually put up their heat at this point after adding their afang leaf, or even after adding water leaf. They can just put up the heat and then add the afang leaf of the heat, but I didn't want to do that. So I combined everything together and my soup was ready. I dished my soup ready to eat. Tell me, is this soup not looking so yummy? This soup is given everything it is supposed to give. 100/100 minus nothing. Just rate my cooking, guys. So I went ahead to taste my soup to at least know what I cooked, and oh, it gave everything it was supposed to give. So this is my favorite soup in Akwa Ibom State. Thank you so much, guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.